Hi, Troy here from Momentum Cycling. Just talking about Zone 2 workout. Zone 2 is kind of the bread and butter for your aerobic base. You also hear it referred to as your aerobic threshold or your lactate threshold 1. It's kind of the main pillar in the polarized training model where you should be spending depending on the time of the season, but about 80%, sometimes more, sometimes a little bit less. But the bulk of your time should be spent at this zone, and not. It doesn't mean just like easy recovery rides. Like it should be fairly comfortable, but not easy. And sometimes pushing into the slightly uncomfortable, mostly because of the duration of the workout. We're going from like an hour and a half to 2 hours plus on these workouts. And especially if you're doing them indoors on the trainer, it can become, little bit challenging and boring. So that's one of the reasons I recommend doing them in erg mode on the trainer. They don't have to be, but the nice thing with doing them in erg mode is you're keeping your heart rate more flat. You don't have to focus on the workout as much. Your cadence, if your cadence starts dropping down a little bit, the resistance is going to come up. And to maintain the same power output. So it's a good workout where you can kind of just tune out. You just, turn on a bike race or a movie or something, and you don't have to be focused on the workout itself. There's going to be other workouts that we do where you have to be totally tuned into what you're doing. These ones, you can kind of tune out a little bit and check in every once in a while just to kind of keep an eye on your cadence and then also look at your heart rate just to make sure it's not fluctuating up too much. Sometimes, especially over a longer ride, you're going to get some cardiac drift as you sweat and become dehydrated. Your blood volume is going to go down, so that's going to have to increase your heart rate to maintain the same cardiac output. So if you find that happening, and especially if you find your heart rate or your breathing rate and rate of perceived exertion going up, then you want to just kind of taper the power down a little bit and just keep your heart rate more flat. Make sure you drink lots of water during these workouts as well. But yeah, this is, if you've read anything or listened to anything from Steven Seiler or Dr. San Milan, they're two of the big proponents for polarized training, and it's doing this aerobic work that's kind of really going to build the foundations that we can then build the intensity on top of it. So you're improving your fat metabolism, you're increasing your mitochondria within your muscles, increasing vascularization of blood flow through to the muscles. So all the peripheral systems, so through your legs, that's where it's going to really help develop this as well. So to really make you a good solid aerobic rider, which is also when we do the intensity work, your recovery is going to be that much quicker if you have a great aerobic base, and this is one of the best ways to kind of tackle that. So sometimes boring, but it's the cornerstone to good training, and those who do it are going to see the benefits. It just takes time, and sometimes boring, but no, it's great. And you'll find over time, you'll find that you can start pushing your power output up a little bit to maintain the same heart rate. So that just kind of shows that you're improving fitness as you go. So just kind of settle into the workout and have fun with it.